Okay, in the meantime, we'll have an introduction of today's speaker. So we are all very fortunate today. We have in midst of us His Grace Jagatsakshi Prabhu. Please accept our humble obeisances, Prabhuji. Prabhu is currently serving as the temple president of ISKCON Tiruvananthapuram. And he is an international preacher. He was born in Kerala and brought up in Tamil Nadu. And he joined ISKCON at an early age. And he did PhD in Bhagavad Gita. And he has practiced Krishna consciousness for over 25 years. And he inspires a lot of devotees. Thousands of devotees are actually inspired. They started practicing Krishna consciousness because of Prabhuji's preaching and Prabhuji's service. So Prabhu also gives Bhagavatamrita program in the Janam TV. So let us all welcome His Grace Jagatsakshi Prabhu by loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra once. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So we welcome you and we request you to kindly give your association and your valuable teachings on the occasion of the upcoming festival Radhashtami. So over to you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Tiraye He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusuti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Am I audible? My voice is clear.
Yes, Prabhuji, you are audible. Thank you. Yes.
My humble pranams to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Happy Radhashtami. So in another couple of days, devotees all over the world are celebrating Radhashtami. Radhashtami is something very, very special. I am sure most of the devotees who have assembled in this satsang group are all mostly from South India, maybe. So you can see there is no traditional temple for Radharani. You cannot point out any old temple, like 500 years old, 1,000-year-old traditional temple, like you see Narayana temples, Lord Shiva temples, then you see different old temples, like Tirupati, Srinivas Balaji temple, in Andhra Pradesh, Simhachalam, Bhadrachalam. If anybody is aware of any old traditional Radharani temple, you can mention in your chat box. In my knowledge, I have not come across any old traditional temples. Okay. At the same time, Radharani is also not mentioned in scriptures. We don't get much information about Radharani from the scriptures. We don't see much. I have heard in Garga Samhita and in Bhavishya Puran, a little bit about Radharani is mentioned. In Srimad Bhagavatam, only one word, one phrase saying Aradhika, that's all is mentioned. The greatest worshipper, that's all. What Shukadev Goswami and Vyasadev and this great personality felt was, we are not qualified to mention about Radharani. The great transcendental knowledge about Radharani is kept in Acharya's heart. All this gyan, what we are getting, all this information, knowledge and realization, 50% of that is in scriptures and 50% is in Acharya's heart. So that is why Shastra says, a person who surrenders to scriptures and spiritual master will get to know the deep hidden truths of Lord. Sometimes people accept Vedas, but they don't accept Acharyas. Some people accept Acharyas, some people don't accept Acharyas. We have to equally accept Vedas and Acharyas. Vedas are like mother and Acharyas are like father. So all about Radharani, all about Goloka and all these things are not very explicitly explained in scriptures. Some portion is explained, not everything. And without Acharya, what will happen if you approach a scripture? Example, you take Bhagavad Gita. Some places Krishna says, worshipping Devi Devatas are in the mode of goodness. If you worship Devatas, Devi Devata, I supply through them. Actually, you are indirectly worshipping me. I supply everything through them. It is in the mode of goodness. Somewhere else, Krishna is saying, only less intelligent people will worship Devi and Deva. Quite confusing. One place he says you can worship them and I indirectly supply through them. Another place Krishna says worshipping them is less intelligence. Even about Veda, Krishna is saying, Vedanta krit Vedaviteva chaham. I wrote Vedas. I am the compiler of Vedas. I am known through Vedas. And in another place, Krishna is saying, Vedas are flowery language, don't go behind that. Very confusing. So if we read Bhagavad Gita without Acharya's explanation, we will get confused. That is why in India you see more than 800 versions of Bhagavad Gita. Some say God is imaginary. Some say I am God. Some book says everyone is God. All confusing. In one place, Krishna is saying, Samaha, I am equal to everyone. Samoham sarvabhuteshu. And another place, Krishna is telling, I will take care of my devotees privately. It's like a government officer. I am equal to everyone. You pay me 10 rupees under the table, I will take care of you. So Krishna is saying, I am equal to everyone, but I will take care of my devotees privately. So we need to follow Shastra as well as Acharya to get a complete knowledge. So there is no temple for Radharani. There is no shloka or no reference of Radharani in scriptures explicitly. And amazing, there is no Mula Mantra also for Radharani. Like we all have deities in our temples. You have Sri Vigraha, Murti. So for every Murti, there is a secret Mula Mantra. The Pujari, the priest will chant that Mula Mantra and do Arati. And there is no Mula Mantra in scriptures for Radharani also. Which means it is such an amazing, purifying, very powerful topic which normal people should not discuss. Once, when Prabhupada ji was there, people were chanting Radhe, 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 going on chanting Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Prabhupada ji smiled and said, okay, very good, stop. Now you start chanting Hare Krishna. We are not qualified. Madana Mohana Mohini. Supreme Lord is controlling all the 14 planetary systems and Radharani is controlling that Supreme Lord. So one day Balaramji asked Krishna, Krishna, everything about you is good. You are so glorious, people adore you, people pay respects to you, you are the Supreme. But I see at some point, you get disturbed, you lose your focus. Balaramji told Krishna, you are losing focus at some point. Then Krishna said, nothing. Ekamshena stito jagat. I hold the 14 planetary system with my fragmental portion of energy. Mama tejo amsha sambhavam. Everything is my tejas. I am the master. I am the creator of 14 planetary system. I am the Lord. Devatas bow down to me. Balaram said, all that is fine. I agree. But still you do mistakes. What mistakes? The moment Radharani comes in front of you, you start shivering. You drop things down. You do this, you do that. Krishna said, no, nothing like that. Then Balaram said, okay, let's have a bid. Let's have a deal. Tomorrow, when Radharani is going to Yamuna to fetch water, you should milk a cow without any mistake. Agreed? Krishna said, yes. What is the deal? When Radharani is going to Yamuna to fetch water, you should milk a cow without mistake. Agreed? Krishna agreed. But somewhere deep within himself, Krishna knew that very well he is controlled by Radharani. She is Bhuvana Sundari, she is the master, she is the queen. Vrajendra Nandini. So whole night Krishna is thinking, oh, I should not be defeated by Radharani, I should not. He was like whole day. And next day morning, the right time came, Balaram and all the Sakhas, all the friends came, Gopis came, everybody came. And suddenly Radharani appeared. She is going to Yamuna to collect water, to fetch water. So Balaram told Krishna, okay, now it's a time you go and milk the cow, but you should not do any mistake. You should not spill the milk. You should not drop the vessel. Perfectly, you should milk the cow. And Krishna said, okay. Then he started milking. Then all the gopas were rolling on the ground and laughing. Some of them are beating on their tummy and laughing. Some are rolling on the ground and laughing. Balaram was laughing. Then Krishna asked, why you people are laughing? Why are you all laughing? Then Balaram said, Krishna, you are not milking a cow, you are milking a bull. You know, Krishna was milking a bull. So, Madana Mohana Mohini, thousands of Kamadeva, the beauty, that god of lust, love, thousands of Kandarpa Kotika Maniya Visesha Shobham, thousands of Kamadevas are controlled by Krishna, and that Krishna is controlled by Radha. Only pure love. People with pure love can discuss this topic. We all have bhakti, we have got bhakti, but that bhakti is mixed bhakti. We have so many things polluted in the bhakti, so many things are in that bhakti. I will ask a simple question. You should actively answer in the chat box. Imagine this is morning 8 o'clock and you're rushing to your job, office. 3 things are pending. Your office file, your office work is pending. Something has to be completed. Your breakfast is pending. The dosa is waiting on the table. And you have not chanted today's round. Which one you will keep away? 3 things. Your office work, your breakfast, or japa. Which one you will keep away? Honestly answer in the chat box. Thank you, Vishnu Priya Mataji. She will keep away japa. Lakshmi Mataji will keep away japa. Nitya Ramesh ji, all japa. Pooja Amrit will keep office work away. Really? Okay, some devotees are saying we'll keep the office work away. Maybe they are working from home, not from office. So, most of us, what we will do, we will keep japa away. And on top of that, we will give an explanation also. Krishna will know my situation, so he will understand. So, this is the difference between a common devotee and an acharya. For us, bhakti will always get last priority. But for acharyas, it is other way around. When Rupa Goswami's father got a news that his son became the Prime Minister of Nawab Hussain Shah, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, the 2 wonderful personalities, they became the minister of Nawab Hussain Shah. Imagine you get a news that your son has become the Prime Minister of India. What you will do? We will be very happy. We will say, wow, Krishna's blessings, we are so happy, such and such, my son has become the minister. But when Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami's father got the news, the father went and jumped in a holy river. He thought, my son has become the minister of Nawab Hussain Shah. The Nawab Hussain Shah is eating cow meat. And my son is taking money from him and living. That is a sinful life. Then he went and jumped inside a holy river. There's a big difference between our approach and what is Acharya's approach. Acharyas very honestly, very genuinely, they feel humble. We sometimes express our ego in a humble way. The acharyas are genuinely humble. We express ego in a humble way. Like, Bhagavad Gita says, at least in 10 places, Bhagavad Gita says, don't get angry. We have nearly 60 devotees in our class now. How many of you get angry quite often? You can raise your hand or electronic hand. Okay, only one Mataji has raised their hand. All the others are directly from Vaikuntha and attending this class. Okay, some 3-4 devotees. We all get angry. And Hanuman also gets angry. Okay, thank you so much. Many, many devotees raised their hands. Good, thank you. Please put down your hands. We get angry And Hanuman also gets angry. Then Hanuman gets angry, he burns Lanka. When we get angry, we burn our own house. That is the difference. Hanuman burns the enemy's house. We burn our own house. That is the difference. So in 8 or 10 shloka, Krishna is telling, don't get angry, don't get angry, try to control. Kama yesha krodha yesha, kama krodha vimuktanam, krodha bhavati sammoha, kama istai. So many shlokas. Is it not important to control anger? When scripture says something once, it is satya. When Shastra repeats it 3 times, it is Param Satya. Like you know this famous mantra, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Why 3 Shantis? 1 Shanti is enough. When Shastras repeat something for 3 times, it is Parama Satya. The truth which cannot be defeated by time. See, I can see Saroja Mataji in the camera and she has got a lot of photographs behind her wall. She is living in the house. Now I am telling Saroja Mataji is living in that yellow color painted house. Is this statement true? Yes, it is true. Is that statement Param Satya, absolute truth? No, it is not absolute truth because that truth cannot defeat time. Tomorrow she may vacate the house. Some other people can come and stay there, or she may sell, somebody else may buy, or it may break down. Anything can happen. The truth which is defeated by time. But Param Satya is not defeated by time. When I say Krishna is Supreme Lord, is it truth or absolute truth? Param Satya. It is Param Satya. It is not defeated by time. So when Shastra speaks 3 times, it is Param Satya. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Namaiva hi kevalam. Hello, Nastyeva, Nastyeva, Nastyeva Gatiranyata. You see that 3 times it is said. Param Satya. So you should understand, Krishna has spoken about anger in 8 or 10 times. So how important it is. So following scriptures is very important. Vyasadeva and Shukadeva have not mentioned about Radharani in scriptures. Shukadev Maharaj is saying that even I am not qualified. So Prabhupada said, only on Radhashtami day, we discuss about Radharani. Other days, we simply remember the pastimes of Radharani from Krishna book and get purified. So, the birth of Radharani is not very clear. Some people say Radharani appeared 1 year before Krishna. Some people say Radharani appeared 15 days after Krishna. But nothing is clearly explained. Some people say Radharani is 1 year elder to Krishna. Some people say Radharani is 15 days younger to Krishna. But scripture says both the statements are true. How both can be true? I can see a handsome, small, young devotee, Lakshit, in camera. So can I say this? Lakshit is very handsome and dirty. Can I say like that? He is both handsome and dirty. He is both rich and poor. He is very tall as well as short. We cannot say that. But in Krishna's category, we say that very Amazing. Adyam Purana Purusham Navayavvanam Cha. Adyam, first person. Purana, old person. Brahma Samhita says, Krishna is very old man, as well as Navayavvanam Cha, a new young man. How can you say Krishna is old as well as new? We can never say that. Only in Krishna's topic we can say that. He is very old as well as new. How is that? Krishna is old as sun and new as sunshine. He is very old as sun and new as sunshine. So Radharani is elder to Krishna as well as younger to Krishna. Both are true. Radharani is elder to Krishna as well as younger to Krishna. How is that? Radharani appeared. Radharani had a condition. If I am going to appear in this material world, three things should come with me. What are the three things? Radharani said, Govardhana to Vrindavan. How many of you have been to Vrindavan? Please raise your hands. How many of you have been? Okay. Many of you have been to Vrindavan. Very. All are very fortunate whoever have visited Vrindavan. So Radharani demanded three things. Govardhan, then Yamuna, then the dust of Vrindavan. And all these things. So if you remember that you have been to Raval, that is Radharani's appearance place. Every day morning, Vrishabhanu Raja will go to the branch of Yamuna to take bath. And one day, when he went closer to the river, he was feeling amazing satisfaction and bliss within himself. Like when you go to holy places like Mayapur, Vrindavan, all these places, after 2-3 days, you will lose track of date and time. If you have been to Vrindavan for a week tour, spiritual pilgrimage, after 3 days, you will forget today is what, Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday or Friday. We will lose the track of dates and time, but back at home, we will never forget. Because the spiritual place is not influenced by space and time. So when Vrishabhanu Maharaj went closer to Yamuna, he was feeling unspoken bliss. With tears in his eyes, he has raised his arms and roaring in joy. Scripture says he was screaming, roaring in joy. Have you seen people jumping and dancing and roaring in Kirtan? Hari bol, they will scream and roar and jump. Vrishabhanu was roaring in Kirtan. In bhakti, in devotional service, very high level of ananda, enjoyment you will experience. Right? There are 3 levels of joy in devotional service. What are the 3 levels? Initially, for example, food, taking food. We will be happy. First stage, we will be happy when we take prasadam. You are so hungry and you are going and there's amazing prasadam served to you. We will be very happy. First step. And what is second step? We will sit with devotees and share and eat prasadam. That will be even more joy. First is sitting and eating alone. Second is sitting with like-minded friends and chit-chatting and talking nicely and taking prasadam. Third one, I don't know how many of you have experienced. You are very hungry, but some wonderful devotees have come to your house and you like them very much, you respect them so much, and you are hungry, but you have not given importance to your hunger. You were running around and serving them, and after 2 hours you feel, my hunger is gone. I am completely satisfied. Have you got this experience? Yes. This is the third level. We are hungry, but we are satisfied by serving others. So Radharani told all the three things should come. Then Vrishabhanu went to take bath in Yamuna, and he found on that day the water is in golden color. Shastra says molten gold color. You all have seen gold. You all must be having gold. But I am sure many of you have not seen molten gold. Molten gold is self-effulgent. You don't need light. If you melt gold, the gold is so dazzling, brilliant. You don't need an external light. In the dark, the gold, molten gold will shine. If you want to try, you can try. Put your earring in a kitchen pan and you can check. It will all be self-effulgent, dazzling beauty. So on that day, the whole river was glowing in golden color. And Vrishabhanu touched that river, he was even happy, more happy. Then he saw a basket floating on the river. And there is such a beautiful girl. Vrishabhanu Maharaj had never seen a beauty like that. So beautiful, golden color baby. And Vrishabhanu Maharaj lifted that baby, and the moment he touched that baby, the joy multiplied into 100 times. The moment he touched the baby, his joy multiplied and multiplied, and he took the baby and ran inside his house and he was screaming, Kirtida, Are, oh Kirtida, where are you? See what I have got. And she came and saw a beautiful girl. They have never seen a beauty like that. So immediately Mother Kirtida took the baby and smelling her head and they're kissing, and she was so happy, and suddenly she screamed, oh my God, how cruel are you? Then Vrishabhanu asked, what happened? The baby doesn't have eyes. God had created such a beautiful baby girl, but he has not given eyes. So the mother is screaming, how cruel God is, he did not give eyes to the baby. And not only that, the baby is not breathing also. It's a stillborn dead baby. So Mother Kirtida was like beating on her head and beating on her chest and crying. God had given such a beautiful baby girl, but no eyes and no breath. They did not know what to do. They're very happy as well as sad. And Vrishabhanu Maharaj did not want to reveal this because they were feeling so bad. The baby doesn't breathe and the baby doesn't have eyes. How will I share this joy with others? He kept it secret. But there is one person who gets to know all the gossips of 14 planetary system. Who is that person? He will get first-hand news, all gossips first-hand. Everything he will get first-hand in the 14 planetary system. Who's that? Yes, Nitya Rameshji, it is Narada. Narada Muni came to know that Radharani has taken birth in Vrindavan, in Braja. So he started going from village to village, village to village, asking everybody, is there a new baby girl born today? Is there a new baby girl here? And everybody said, no, no, no. And finally, Narada stepped in Raval. The moment he kept his foot in Raval, he experienced a great joy. So Narada decided that baby girl is in this village. So Narada went straight to Vrishabhanu Raja and said, did you get a girl? Then Vrishabhanu started crying. Yes, my dear sage Narada, I got a beautiful baby girl. I'm so happy. I've never seen a beauty like this. At the same time, I'm very sad because the girl doesn't breathe nor eyes, neither eyes or nor life air. I don't know what to do. Every day I'm praying to God, why God has given such a pain. Narada is least bothered. Narada had seen God in different forms. Narasimha, half lion, half man. Big boar form. Parashurama. Krishna in the form of fish. All kinds of form. Hansa. Maybe now Lord has come in a different form without eyes also. He is not bothered. So Narada told Vrishabhanu, immediately collect all the auspicious ingredients. Declare this news to Brahmanas. Tell everybody, inform everybody, ask everyone to come. We are going to have special worship. Don't forget to call the family of Nandagopa from Gokul. So Narada arranged this program and there was a great festival. All Brahmanas came, sages came, great personalities came. Vrishabhanu was so happy, distributing gifts, giving charity, all talking about Radharani, the beauty of Radharani. Everybody is talking. At that time, from Gokul, Nanda Baba, Yashoda Mata, Krishna, Balaram, Rohini, they all came. When they came, Vrishabhanu ran and received them, hugged Nanda Maharaj, shook his hand, started speaking nice things. And all the ladies were embracing and talking. At that time, this baby boy, 1-year-old boy, slowly crawled, tiptoed. 1-year-old baby Krishna, he doesn't know how to walk. He went crawling inside the house. And he went inside the room, the golden color room, glowing, where Radharani is there in the cradle. And this baby Krishna climbed on top of that cradle and put his hand on the chest of Radharani. That 1-year-old baby boy, when he placed his hand on Radharani, immediately Radharani's eyes opened, like that. Then Radharani started breathing, the first breath. And Radharani asked Krishna, why it took so long for you to come? Because Radharani made a condition. When I go to earth, the first person whom I meet should be you. That's why Radharani did not open her eyes and she did not breathe also. Radharani was simply waiting for the arrival of Krishna. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Then what happened? Slowly Radharani grew to 3-year-old. So up to 3 years old, Radharani was in Raval. After that, they moved Radharani to Barsana. So when Radharani was 3-year-old baby girl, one day Durvasa Muni came. He is a very special sage. Very difficult to please him. How much ever you serve him, he will find fault. Sometimes we have Durvasa in our house also. Some people are like that. Very difficult to please them. Very difficult to satisfy them. They always get angry. So Durvasa Muni is like that. He came and he saw the 3-year-old baby girl cooking and playing, cooking. Small Radharani is cooking and playing. So Durvasa smiled and asked, oh baby girl, for whom you are cooking? So Radharani smiled and said, oh great sage, I am cooking for Krishna. Then Durvasa said, I am also hungry, feed me, give me something. Radharani said, no, I will first give to Krishna, then only I will give you. So Durvasa said, okay, I will wait. So Radharani started cooking and Radharani's mother came and said, no, Radharani, you should not cook because this sage is an angry man. If you make even tiny mistake, he will curse you. He will give you shapa. He will curse you. So don't cook for him. We will cook. We will take care. You go and play. But Radharani said, no, I will only personally cook. So Radharani cooked everything and gave Durvasa. And Durvasa Muni ate. And he has never tasted anything so sweet in his life like that. He has never tasted it. So Durvasa gave two special blessings for Radharani. One is, you won't repeat the same item in your cooking. Every day you will be cooking different and different items and you will never repeat. Does this happen in our house? No, in our house, same roti, same idli. Sometimes it is cooked once in a week and kept in fridge. You can see 7 packets in fridge, and one packet it is written Monday, Tuesday, and that will be heated and given. But Radharani, she will never repeat. She will cook one item once, that's all. Then she will not repeat that item. So Durvasa gave 2 blessings to Radharani. One is, you will never repeat that same item. And the second is, every day the taste will be increasing than the previous day. So Radharani got very special blessings. So one day, Yashoda Maya came to know that Radharani got very special blessings from Durvasa. Yashoda Maya called Radharani to her house to cook for Krishna. Radharani became so happy. This Leela is very special. Radharani was always in viraha. Viraha means separation. There are 2 kinds of love, sambhoga and viraha. Union and separation. For example, now we can see Janata Rani ji in the screen. Imagine Janata Rani ji has got a 4-year-old baby girl, and the baby girl is going to school, and she is supposed to come back by 3 o'clock evening. So Janata Mataji is waiting for the baby girl. It's 3 o'clock, 3:10, 3:15, 3:30. The baby has not come. What she will feel? She will feel very deep, intense anxiety. She will be going up and down and calling the school and waiting at the door, looking at the gate. Then after some time, the baby came. And the baby came and baby started talking, Mama, this is like that, I learned this, I learned that, and they were chit-chatting for hours together. Which love was very intense? Before baby's arrival or after baby's arrival? Which love was very intense? Please type in your chat box, which was very intense? Before arrival or after arrival of the baby? Yes, thank you, Sri Hari Prabhu. Before baby's arrival. Even I am sure 90% of the devotees attending this satsang must be married people, all married with family. Before marriage, we get engaged to a girl, and they try to talk over phone or meet here and there and all. Then after marriage, which love is very intense, before marriage or after marriage? Before marriage. Thank you. So, viraha is very sweet and very intense. So, Krishna put Radharani always in viraha. Lord Ramachandra put Sita Mata in always viraha. Viraha bhakti is a very deep and sweet bhakti. So, Radharani did not marry Krishna. They did not get married. But one person called Abhimanyu married Krishna. And that Abhimanyu is not Arjuna's son Abhimanyu. That's a different Abhimanyu. How can someone else marry Krishna? So it is explained in scriptures that Krishna doesn't have shadow. You all have shadow? Yeah, we all have shadow. But Krishna doesn't have shadow. In any of the paintings, you can see Krishna doesn't have shadow. And we all have shadow, and our shadow is black color only. Nobody has got a yellow color shadow, red color shadow. We all have black color shadow. So Krishna separated his shadow, gave a form called Abhimanyu, and that Abhimanyu married Radharani. Means Krishna only married Radharani in indirect way. The shadow married. So this Viraha Bhakti is so amazing, so deep and so intense. And what is that? Radharani is the master of devotional service. Right from the birth, we have heard the word Bhakti, Bhakti, Bhakti. We all heard this word Bhakti. What is exactly Bhakti? Nobody could explain what is exactly Bhakti. Prabhupada ji explained. Bhakti means devotional service. That is Bhakti. Like I am a father and I start liking my son, I will not say I love my son and do nothing for him. If I really love my son, I will get his food, I will pay his fees, I will make sure he studies in good school, I make sure he is taken properly care. Love is expressed through action. If you love Krishna, then that love should be expressed through action, and that action is called bhakti. And Radharani is the in charge of that bhakti. So devotees should beg, beg, beg and cry with tears to Radharani on this Radhashtami day, that we also get pure bhakti without mixture of selfishness, self-respect, expecting something in return. We should also pray to Radharani on this day that we should get pure bhakti and nothing else. That is what it counts in this Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Devotees can ask if you have any questions, anything.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Okay, devotees, if you have any questions, kindly raise your hands or you can unmute and ask your question, please.
Prabhuji. Prabhuji, today is Radhashtami, right?
Not today, Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, and one more doubt. Krishna controls all the 14 planetary places, and Radha controls Krishna, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Radharani controls Krishna out of love. Okay. It is like you tell your father, today I am not going to study, we will go to beach, we will go to park, you know. Then your father says, okay, today we will go to park. Does that mean you control your father? We cannot say, because father listened to you, you control your father. Same way, Radharani controls Krishna out of love, you know, not the other kind of control. Radharani controls Krishna out of love. Is that clear? Lakshit.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
You said that information like Radharani married the shadow Abhimanyu of Krishna, right? So this information I have not heard, Prabhu. Like from where in Bhagavatam also we don't see this kind of data. Right? From where, which book we should refer, Prabhu, for this?
There is nothing about Radharani in Bhagavatam. That's what I said from the
Nothing
beginning. No scripture speaks about Radharani. Only Goswamis have revealed about Radharani.
Okay.
All the Radha Krishna pastimes which we are hearing, all written by Goswamis, Bhavishya Puran and all. You know, nobody has said. Only Goswamis, our 6 Goswamis have nicely explained about Radharani in many, many books. There is like recently, His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj had released 2 books about Radharani, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Then in Vrindavan, you have a Deenabandhu Prabhu has written a book, Rajalila, about Radharani, Krishna. So in these books, you will get information of Radharani.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
So,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Prabhuji, I also heard different story regarding Radharani marriage in ISKCON Delhi. It is about that during Brahm Vimon Leela, when Krishna expand himself in gops and gopis, and at that time Abhimanyu itself is Krishna and in the expansion form, and then at that time he got married to Krishna. So it's little confusing, different stories. But one more story is there that Brahmaji get them married at the age of 4.
All these things are true. Abhimanyu is Krishna's expansion only, but it is said some places his shadow. Whether shadow or expansion, it's all from Krishna only married Radharani. But once a secret marriage also happened in Vrindavan, there is a place, Bhandiravan. And that is where Radharani and Krishna, they married secretly also. Because Krishna wanted Radharani to not to marry. So Krishna told Rahu and Ketu, these two personality planets, go and stand in wrong places in horoscope so that my horoscope and Radharani's horoscope should not match. Krishna made that. So because Krishna ordered Rahu and Ketu, the planets went to wrong place and stood. So the horoscope did not match. When horoscope did not match, Radharani became so angry. Radharani kidnapped Krishna and went to Bhandiravan and told Brahmaji to stop the moon, stop the time, stop everything and conduct our wedding. Even the time was stopped. Then Krishna secretly married Radharani and Radharani enjoyed for years and years. Then what she was satisfied, she said, okay, let the time function now. So all the stories are true, but different contexts.
Hari Bol, thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. It's a wonderful story I heard first time. Thank you so much for the information.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have a doubt. Once Krishna left Vrindavan, he did not go back again. And Radharani was in that, Viraha for Krishna. And her health and the glow in her body started declining. And when Krishna saw her in Kurukshetra, why did, if she was already married to the shadow of Krishna, it means that she was actually living with, she was very much in love with him. So her health should not deteriorate. Why did her health deteriorate? And she was looking so dull and as if like she was in Viraha and she never saw him.
That is somewhere a wrong explanation. It doesn't say Radharani was dull and sick and things like that. Radharani was feeling the intense pain of Viraha, that is all. It is not the dullness like our material thing. We are very tired. We went on a long traffic. We got stuck in Bangalore traffic. We are tired. Not this kind of tired. Out of separation, she was feeling that intense pain, that is all. Even though she married Krishna, a shadow of Krishna, but Krishna wanted that love to be like that only. It is like sometimes a husband will tease the wife and the wife will feel so bad, but the husband will not stop. He will be going on teasing. These are all happens in very, very intense attachment and relationship. So Krishna wanted Radharani in Viraha because Viraha Bhakti is the topmost one.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, Radharani's mention is only in Dwapar Yuga. Do we see her forms in any other yugas like Satya Yuga, like in as Vishnu Patni, she is in
No,
the
Radharani is very special. She will appear only when Krishna appears. In other times, all Lakshmi ji, Mahalakshmi, Shubhadra, they all appear and take care. But Radharani is very special. She will appear only when the Supreme Lord appears.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
One more doubt, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
All the what do you call the photos of Krishna and Radha we have, which we place in our what do you call altar to pray. Why we pray only to Krishna and Radha and not Krishna and Rukmini? Because actually Rukmini is his wife, no?
Yes, nothing wrong. Everybody, devotees worship Rukmini Krishna, Radha Krishna in ISKCON, in Madras, Chennai. They have Sri Rukmini Dwarakadish temple. They have Rukmini Krishna.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong. Only the sweetness is different. Suppose I give you a teaspoon of sugar and salt, we will take sugar. When I give you sugar and rasgulla, you will take rasgulla. So the intensity is more. Rukmini is sweet, Radharani is sweetest. That's the difference. That's all.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. So happy Radhashtami for all of you. You can celebrate a glorious Radhashtami. Thank you so much to Sri Hari, Sri Prabhu, and all the wonderful Vaishnavas.
Hare Krishna, Jagatsakshi Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
How are you? Anukul Keshav here.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Dandavat
Pranam. It's a long waiting.
Yes, all good. Please come down to Trivandrum with devotees. We'll be very happy to host you.
I'll come. You also come, Prabhu, and next time you visit to there, you make one spare day for Jagannath Mandir also. I told Vrinda that Jagatsakshi Prabhu comes to Bangalore, but does not come to Jagannath Mandir actually.
Yes, next time when I come, I'll make a point to come there also.
Please. And make it 11:30 Sunday class, Jagannath Mandir, that one actually.
Sure.
You make it their program that way, actually, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Okay, bro. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna. I would like to, on behalf of Geeta Gyan team, I would like to thank His Grace Jagatsakshi Prabhu for taking out time for all of us. So we have been waiting for Prabhu, and we will be waiting for one more class, Prabhu. We love your class so much. Prabhu, if you can take one more classes for us, we'll be so happy. So thank you so much for coming, taking out your time, and you came for us and you gave a class on Radhashtami. So this Radhashtami is very special for us. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
प्रभु जी हरे कृष्णा राधा ही रुक्मिणी है ना?
है।
हाँ ठीक है धन्यवाद प्रभु जी हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Okay, devotees, thank you very much for joining.
Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम